you dumb, that is not the way how high school works. You will get slapped. Bookie, you might not want to go nowhere in life, but I do. If you don't speak up for yourself, things will never get done. What's going on, everybody? It's your girl Charismatic, and I'm back again with another video for you guys. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Charismatic. I'm back again with another video for you guys. If you haven't already, please go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe. Down below, comment if you should be about say something for more. Like I always say something for more, because the pop-out will be real. Why? We're thriving, striving, living, and surviving, and that's on what? That's on period. So, without further ado, we just gonna get straight into this video because we don't got time to waste. I had a whole bunch of advice for y'all, and I know y'all want to take it because that's why y'all clicked on this video, right? So before I start this video, I will be talking about freshman, sophomore, and junior year advice. I'm gonna do all three of them in this one video, so y'all know it's about to be juicy. Because the last one I posted, I'm gonna put a picture of the thumbnail right here. The last one I posted, when it got a good amount of views, so y'all love the advice I give to y'all, so I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna give y'all a little bit more. So without further ado, I hope you guys like this video. As I said, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Road to 1K, we are currently at 898 or 899. I don't remember it, don't quote me on it, but yeah. So first things first, before we even start, I just want to tell y'all this as a basic idea, advice, whatever. Please make sure that hygiene is where it should be. Please. And I'm not Miss Perfect. I have my moments where I slip up and it's like, Bree, you smell like that? Like, not people come to me, but I smell myself after practice, or if I had something or I was sweating that day, I'd be like, oh, is that me? And then I get myself together, I go to the bathroom and I clean up. Crazy part is nobody's gonna tell you about this. They just gonna talk about it behind your back, saying, oh, yo, Bree smell, he smelling like onions, straight onions, cut up onions, stink underneath the, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, people will not tell you that you smell bad. You just gonna have to hear it from somebody else. It's very rare you find real people that's even gonna tell you that, for real. So please make sure your hygiene is good, and this is for freshmen, sophomores, juniors, seniors, anybody, because one thing people gonna talk about is how you smell. And listen, I for one, especially if you're coming from gym, make sure you smell appropriate to last for the rest of the day, especially if you sweat a lot. But anyway, let's get straight into the video. That was just right off the bat advice, so y'all can know, because I'm not playing with y'all this year. Y'all need to make sure y'all smell good. I'm not doing it. I've been struggling with this since I came to America. There's no reason why I have over 100 self-care products and you walking around smelling like it's the first ages, like we just appeared on planet Earth, and it's no deodorant. Like, I've seen dogs cleaner than that. Are you serious? But anyways, so first we're gonna start off with the freshmen. The first advice is, this is not middle school. Like, seriously, I feel like even I can attest to the fact that when I came to high school, I was very corny. Like, I was at the peak of learning out who I am, still trying to figure out how to, develop who I am as a person, but I wasn't still quite there. I was still young Bree, trying to figure out my personality, how am I going to fit in, this, that, and the third. But understand that this is not middle school. So you walking in, making them type of jokes, this is not middle school. Understand that. That's just it. So the things you used to do in middle school, please cut it out. Because you will you will receive dirty looks from the upperclassmen, from the people above you. And I'm not saying switch up what you're doing, but the childish stuff, it's not middle school. Next thing is advocate for yourself. I had to learn this the hard way. If you don't speak up for yourself, things will never get done. And that's with your schoolwork, that's with your personal life, that's with your friendships, that's with your relationships, anything it is in high school. Learn to advocate for yourself, because Mrs. Mommy not going to be there no more. Mr. Daddy's not going to be there. Mrs. Grandma's not going to be there. And as strong as they are, they cannot cause the same effects that you would if you advocate for yourself. It's a lot of things I went through in high school when it comes to grades, when it comes to certain things. And don't get me wrong, I had the people I dealt with, they treated me amazing. But people slip up sometimes, and it's like they try to play with my grade, And you're not going home to my mother. You're not telling my mother what grade I got. You're not telling her, oh, I'm gonna switch it before the marking period's over. What you're sending my mother is a paper that says a 50 on it, and my mother's reading and coming back to me talking about what's this? What you mean, what's this? So advocate for yourself, and please speak to these teachers, so when push comes to shove, it's not oh, my mom is mad at me because my teacher did not come. It's not nobody else's job to fix your problem but yourself. Because if you don't speak up, ain't nobody else gonna do it for you. And that's just something I had to learn myself. Like, as much as my mother loved me, it's only so much she could do. So I had to learn how to get up and speak and get it done. Because if I don't speak, ain't nothing getting done. And that's just life. That's a life lesson. Next advice, because I'm trying to hurry up. It's a lot, y'all. Like, y'all don't understand. Next advice is a culture shock. Alright, so as y'all know, I originally went to school in Jamaica. That's where I was born and raised, and I came here 6 years ago, in elementary. But it still applies to now because it's people coming up from, you know, the islands, wherever, as their first year in high school. And it's just like, certain things you would do back in your home country, people will look at you like, what? Like, what is you doing? So please prepare yourself for the cultural shock as to the different things we do that certain people don't do back in their home country. Like, in Jamaica, what school are you going to without uniform? Like, what school? You could tell me, because I don't know. I don't know. I was a fully uniformed in a Catholic school, going every day with my uniform looking nice and well pressed. I come to high school, they talking about no uniforms, the uniforms are not mandatory, this, that, and the third. And because of my parents and how, you know, we know it, it's I had to wear my uniform, and that's like nothing wrong with that, but it was just, you know, be prepared for the cultural shock, meaning that certain things that you would be normally used to, these Americans, they don't do that. Even the way they speak, they don't do that. When I just came here, I was looking at people like, what do you mean I'm mad? Or what do you mean she mad pretty? How is somebody mad pretty? How you mad and like, it was just not making no sense. Like, the dialect, the lingo, I was not understanding the lingo. And people used to make fun of me for my accent. So just be prepared for the culture shock, and don't switch up who you are just to try and fit in with the same group of people who very much interested in your whole culture. So don't switch it up. Be proud of who you are, stand out, and stay in high school. No, be proud of who you are, don't switch it up, and just be yourself. The next one is, don't try to be the class clown. For all of y'all, like I said, this is not middle school, Bookie. It's not middle school, we're in high school. As a senior coming up, I would like to say it's a lot of times, because I've seen basically 3 classes of freshmen, right? Every time I leveled up. It's very annoying to be in a classroom with some of, like, let's say the freshmen, because they got put in the higher classes with the seniors or the juniors or whatever, or the upperclassmen. It's annoying to hear you in the back cracking jokes or doing childish stuff, like being mad sherm for no reason, thinking it's cute. It's not cute. It's annoying. And people would think that you're like, why are you in the back of the classroom talking about like, making strange noise? Like, what is you? Honey, please stop. Please cut it out. Keep it cute. You can act however you want to act, but we're not in a silent classroom all trying to gather information. Bookie, you might not want to go nowhere in life, but I do. So please do not take my precious time away from learning this lesson, because even after the teacher teaches this, I'm still confused. So you're not helping and the teacher's not helping. I don't need your additional input, your additional childish input, to be exact. So please stop trying to be the class clown. Half the time y'all don't even be funny for real, but that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother time. If you funny, you funny. But stop trying to be funny, because then you're not funny for real. And yeah, just take what you want to take and leave what you want to leave. And that's just it. The next one is, be kind because you're new. You just came to the school and you trying to start fights with people. Are you dumb? What do you mean? Like, humble yourself. Humble yourself. First of all, you're entering into a building you've never really like encountered with the people. You're meeting, like I said, new people you've never really spoke to, unless you're trapped, like, you know, you're stepping up with your middle school friends, but that's besides the point. You're going to high school with over 100 kids who you probably never seen a day in your life, and even if you met them, it's still your first year in high school. Why are you going in there to start problems? Like, what is going on in your head? People lose their life for that. I don't care what nobody gotta say. You do not go to high school trying to start problems, because once you step outside them buildings, it's every man for themselves. You need to think about that. Think about what you're doing before you do it, because if you're not thinking before you're doing what you're doing, that's straight stupidity, and we do not do that over here. Feel me? So yeah, that's the next thing. Please be kind. You don't have to be talking to everybody, being all up in somebody's face, but don't be rude. Just, if you don't want to talk, you don't want to talk, but just please do not be rude, because you might rub somebody the wrong way and get slapped. Get wrong and get slapped. That's the motto. You be rude, you get wrong, and you get slapped, and you have to push it. Keep pushing and call it a day, because ain't nobody know you for real, so ain't nobody gonna be sticking up for you. It's your fault. I don't know why you was thinking about picking up trouble with people you never even met. You don't even do that outside of school, so don't even try doing that inside of school. I don't care how safe it looks. People still be... Get what I'm trying to say? So please, keep it cute. The next one is find your own vibe and where you fall into place. So basically, it's hard going into a new environment where you don't really know nobody. So you have to try and figure out, you know, where do I fit in? Do I even fit in? Trying to find out where you want to go, like when it comes to friendship wise. Like, do I want to be with them? Do I want to be with them? And let me tell y'all, like, for real, I don't care what nobody gotta say. In high school, there is a hierarchy. Like, it's levels to this. You got the popular kids, you got the nerds, you got the jocks. You got the jocks is the basketball team or whatever the popular sport is in your school. You got the nerds, you got the people who don't talk, you got that one kid that just be by himself. I don't care what nobody gotta say. You will see it at the lunchroom. Like, everybody got their own group, and every group got their own like kind of title or something like that. We might not speak it out loud, but you got them one set of girls that's always starting problems. That's like the mean girls. You got the jocks, that's like the basketball players. You got the nerds, that's like the people who's very smart and they all hang around with each other. You know they're gonna be valedictorian when they graduate. Like, you can't tell me you don't see that. But yeah, high school is not as easy as everyone make it seem. Ooh, baby. High school is not as easy as everyone make it seem. You're still trying to fit in. So, where was I? Yeah, so just try to figure out where you place. Don't go in trying to make friends on the first day. Just get to know everybody, and eventually you'll see where you fall in a place. If you don't fall in a place, okay, that don't matter. You don't have to be with any and anybody. Eventually people will come to you and you will find out what you want to do. Feel me? The next one is, some people are seasonal. So just to add on to what I was saying before, like, some people, you might be friends with them today. 2 weeks from now, y'all don't even talk. Maybe y'all gonna be friends throughout the whole high school year. You just never know. So don't be going into high school trying to find your soulmate. That might just be the dumbest thing you ever did and you ain't even start yet. So please don't go in there thinking you gonna find your soulmate. You may not, or you may. You never know. But let that not be the goal, because that's not the goal. Please. The next one I wrote down is explore and learn more about you. Oh, I said that already. All right. The next one is make a good first year impression. I don't understand how many times being a good kid, because I was a good kid in high school my freshman year, it carried me all throughout my high school years. Like, even when I slip up, because I am human, even when I have my moments where I slip up and I get into certain situations and scenarios, my teachers hold me down to this day. Because when I just came to high school, I was that girl. I'm still that girl. But by that girl, I mean, like, my grades is up. I do what I have to do. I turn in my work on time. You ain't never catch me lacking. I do not disrespect my teachers. In the classroom, I sit down. Maybe I'll chit-chat. I'll talk a little too much. But when the teacher say it's time to quiet down, it's time to quiet down. Like, why are you still playing? Like, I was quiet. I was sitting down. Well, I wasn't quiet. I think that's why they love me too. You know, I'm not quiet, but I'm very respectful. And respect goes a long way in high school. Like, when your name is good in high school, it will take you so many places. Like, I done had teachers I didn't like. I done had teachers that gave me a bad grade, and all of that was solved with the split of a second. Because my name run good in high school. Like, not with the students, because forget the students. I could care less about what anybody else think about me in high school. It's the teachers I really care about. As long as the teachers see me as me, I'm good. They will forever have my back. Like, it was no bad blood. Like, everything falls into place when you make a good impression in high school. So, respect goes a long way, y'all. Especially in real life. So, keep that advice in and outside of high school. The next topic is don't be messy, stay out of drama, and don't fall into peer pressure. So first one, don't be messy. Like I said, please don't go to high school trying to start problems. You will get slapped. Just don't. The next one is stay out of drama. I'm not gonna say drama not gonna come to you, because drama is really everywhere. With the females in this generation, they're bound to be in drama. Like, it's not even something you could avoid no more. It's like it's in your face. It's like it's yelling your name. It's calling you out. It's telling you to come. But it's all about your response. You don't gotta fight. You don't gotta throw hands. You don't even gotta say nothing for real, to be honest. But sometimes you do gotta check people. So it's all about your approach and all about the situation that you're in. But yeah, if the drama could be avoided, please avoid it. You don't got nothing to prove. You don't need to be proving nothing to nobody. Because you probably end up in a situation with somebody, and then everybody like, oh, if that was me, I would have punched her, da 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 da. Whole time, if that was them, they would have helped me. Like, that would have been them the whole time. So you do not need to be listening to people and trying to get a strong back off of what people say. Like, that is not the way how high school works. You will get slapped. You will get slapped. And when the tables turn, them same people is not going to be there for you. So that's also a next thing. Stop putting your trust in these high school kids. They don't even trust themselves. Like, stop putting your trust in these high school kids. Like, high school kids, like, they really run with the drama for it. Like, I done been through so much in high school. It was so, like, I had my moments where I really just wanted to walk out and leave. Like, mid-classroom session, I just wanted to walk out and leave. And ain't nobody was going to stop me. Because it's just like, you know, I've been put in situations where it's like, everybody know how good I am. And that's not to brag. That's not to make myself put on a pedestal. None of that. Like, everybody know who Bree is. Everybody know who I am. Because, like I said, I set that name for myself. Like, you know me. You know me or you know of me. One of the two. But everybody know who I am. And even then, people still turned their back on me. People still turned around and was like, oh, Bree, I didn't expect that from you. I didn't expect you to act like that. Excuse me? Like, what you mean? Off of what you heard? Off of what you seen on social media? Are you, like, you're not serious right now. So people will switch up. In the split of a second. They known you for 3 years. Know the other person for like 1 or 2 years. And this is off of a personal situation that happened in high school. So take it how you want to take it. But believe me when I say you cannot put your whole trust in people in high school. Because they will switch up in a heartbeat. We high school teenagers, for God's sake. Like, we still trying to figure out what is going on. We still trying to figure out, oh, I wonder if he like me, this, that, and the third. Yeah, I'm calling you out. We still trying to figure out certain things in high school. So it's just like, you can't really expect everybody to be right up here. Because everybody's still trying to figure out their lives. Everybody. And like I said, high school kids will switch up on you in a split of a second. Over something that's not even true. But yeah, y'all, please take that advice. Now we're gonna be switching over to the sophomore advice. This one's not that long. I think this is my shortest one out of all of them. So let's get straight into that part. So first things first, this is your last year of freedom. Sorry to break it to you. I don't know what you thought this was, but it's your last year of freedom. It's sophomore year. You should be trying to figure out where you belong. Like, figure out what sports you like. Because again, make sure you're always participating in everything. Like, make sure you put yourself, like, don't be scared to participate in spirit days because you see everybody else not doing it. Everybody else is whack. Let's get straight to the cut. Everybody else is straight whack. Do what you want to do and please participate. Don't be looking at what anybody else got to say, because they whack for not participating, to be honest, if we're really being serious. But yeah, like, you should be knowing what you like, what sports you like to do, the friends you associate yourself with, like, all of that should be the time, like, now you're like falling into them. Like, that's where everything falls into place. The next one is make that your year you try everything. Yeah, so as I was saying, like, make it the year you try everything. You try basketball, you try flag football, volleyball, track, you try singing, you try dancing, you try music, you try acting, you try everything that you want to try in that year. So for the next 2 years of high school, you know what you want to do. The next one is stop trying to pretend for the upperclassmen. I said this for the freshman advice, so please take it for the sophomore year advice. The upperclassmen, I don't know about y'all upperclassmen, but I know about my upperclassmen. My upperclassmen, sorry to break it to you, but they kind of, you know, like, kind of stingy. And I don't blame them, because, you know, they all grown up and they probably don't want to be around the lower classmen, because they still trying to figure out themselves, and they've been there at one point. So obviously they would know. But upperclassmen can be so stingy because they feel like they all that. Like, they feel like, oh, I'm a senior, so I'm gonna act bad. Trust me, I'm a senior. I know. This year, I'm a senior, so you better, like, excuse me, you talking to me? You're not talking to me because I'm a senior. Like, you, where you going? You're a whole freshman. Like, why is you even talking to me? So I get it. I feel the same rush, the same energy. But understand that upperclassmen, they can be real stingy. Like, I'm talking smile in your face and then talk about you with the rest of the upperclassmen behind your back. Like, the whole upperclassmen could not like you, but you would never know. Like, that's what it's given. And I mean, that's people in general. But stop trying to be all up in these upperclassmen's faces. Like, it's just, in their heads, they think they better than you. And that's just facts. I don't care what nobody gotta say. The proof is in the pudding. I'm one of them. But not saying like I think I'm better than nobody, but it's like, I look at you as a child, like this little kid. Like, that's just how they look at you. You feel me? The next one is dating isn't a big deal. It's not. It's not. It's not a big deal. I don't know why people chase after it so much. Like, the boys, they still not mature. In case y'all don't know, they still not mature. Half of them still be cheating. Half of them still lie. Half of them still, like, trying to get all up in that badushy, gushy, cushy. Like, they just don't chase after it. They not that important, y'all. Like, I kid you not, they not that important. They not that important. It's not a big deal. So, please stop chasing after these boys, because you're the catch, not them. They the fishnet. You're the catch. Okay? The next is dress how you feel. I think I said this in my last back to school video. Like, I used to think like, oh, I have to dress a certain way because I don't want nobody to talk about me in a bad way. But like, the generation we growing up in, people wear pants and skirts and they're getting called a model, a fashion icon. So if I want to wear bell bottoms, let me wear bell bottoms. If I want to wear a big tee and big cargos, I'm gonna wear big tee and big cargos. If I don't want to wear dunks, I want to wear Skechers. You could, nah, Skechers is OD. Please do not wear Skechers to school. I promise you they're gonna laugh at you. Don't do that. But other than that, everything else, unless you got like some cool Skechers, you know, not the light up ones. That I don't know about that one. But yeah, like, just wear what you want to wear. Because it's people like me who think Skechers is uncool. But maybe you like Skechers. So wear them. Because who am I? Feel me? Like, yeah. But Skechers is crazy though. I'm not going to lie. But, yeah. And that's it for the sophomore advice. There's not really much to it. Because like I said, this is your last year of freedom. So take it how you want to take it. You know, live life to the fullest. And buckle up for junior year. Which is what we're about to talk about now. So right now we're going to be talking about advice for all of my juniors, upcoming juniors, all of y'all. Congratulations, you are, you know, on the other side of the podium. You feel me? you are now an upperclassman. So, an upperclassman. So the first one is stay away from the popularity contest. Y'all, I can't stress this enough. Let me tell y'all something, right? So going into high school, I don't care what nobody say. Everybody trying to compete. Everybody trying to be popular. Everybody trying to be that girl. Everybody trying to have the newest boyfriend. Everybody trying to have the boy everybody want. Like, I just don't get why, but that's just how high school is. Like, everybody trying to be popular and up there. And for the rest of them who not trying to be popular and up there, they just really smart. That's really just how it be, for real. And I can honestly say, like, since I've been in high school, I've been, like, no. I feel like everybody know me. And that's outside of me trying to push myself anywhere. That's just, you know, people just know people for real. And that's just it. Like, I'm not even all that up there for real. But junior year, let me tell y'all something. Junior year, y'all better buckle up, because that's when the glow up starts to come in. That's when everybody start feeling like they that girl, because, you know, they almost a senior. That's when everybody be like, oh, I'm no longer underclassman, I'm upperclassman. So they feel like, you know, they got some title right there. So I don't know what, like, enter into their ear, but just know they feeling themselves. You know, they feel like they really top of the key. Point guard. They feel like they the point guard. You feel me? So junior year, everybody start glowing up, all of that. And for some reason, everybody think they better than everybody. Like, it just never ceases to amaze me. You feel me? Everybody feel like they deserve to be at the top of the social hierarchy. And it's just like, that's not how the world works. Because if that's the case, I would have been president. The president of the United States. But understand that I don't qualify. You get what I'm trying to say? So I'm not saying that people have a certain place where they sit or a place where they belong, because honestly, all of that is dumb. It don't make no sense. You feel me? But when you really think about it, it's like, you don't need to be you don't need to be doing certain things to push to get yourself attention from certain people who's popular. Because he talked to mad people and everybody be wanting to be around him. So now I'ma try and be his friend so everybody can want to be around me. You sound crazy. Beyond crazy. You sound, I don't know how to explain it, but that mentality, please cut it out. And it be the females for real. Like, let's just speak it like as what it is. Like, it just be girls for real. I used to think it, so I know what y'all be thinking for real, because I'm a female, a full-blown female. So it's just like, don't be thinking that. Stop trying to push yourself to be popular. And I know it's kind of like, you know, it's tempting, because it's like, oh, everybody know her. I wonder how everybody know her. I want to be around her. I want to be like that. That's okay. But please do not take any step further into trying to make that happen. Just be yourself. And when the right time comes, you know, just rock it. Like, you can't force popularity. If you're not meant to be popular, you're just not meant to be popular. If you're not meant to be well known, you're just not meant to be well known. You get what I'm trying to say? So, like, don't force popularity. It's gonna be seen that you're forcing it, and it's not cute when people find out. The next one is drama continues. I feel like everybody can attest to the fact that you come into high school, you get into drama or something like that, and then it will fade out for a little bit. Then maybe it comes back sophomore year, then it fades out for a little bit. And then we in junior year. The year where everybody start growing up, thinking they're better than everybody else, thinking they nice like that, thinking they got it like that, thinking they all that. So now females start breaking out into arguments, all of that, because they feel like, oh, I'm that girl. I don't know who she thinks she is, but she not better than me. It be one of those in high schools, like, and junior year. Like, it's just, I feel like your junior year of high school is where things really start to cut, like, everything starts to become clear. Like, things start to reveal itself. People start to reveal themselves. Even the teachers start to reveal themselves. Like, all these years I thought you was nice and this is how you really act. Like, it be one of those. So junior year, just be prepared for anything. Maybe you have a peaceful junior year. But I ain't never met nobody in high school who ever had a peaceful junior year. You must, like, God must be choosing favorites. But yeah, just be prepared for your junior year, because baby. The The next one is take it seriously because colleges are looking. I can't stress this enough. Your junior year, please buckle up and buckle up fast. Stop focusing on these friends because if they're not helping you with them college classes, with them AP classes, with your homework and all of that, they do not need to be around you because you're going to fall down with them. Like, it's that serious. Like, you need to pay attention. Make sure your grades is up because the colleges are looking. And one thing about it, I always say, I want to be able to choose my colleges. I don't want my colleges choosing me. I like to have my own way. And if I can't get it, it's going to be a problem. The next one is people grow and change. Some people turn fake. Some people get better. They improve their personality. You know, they're a better person. But all in all, people grow and people change. I haven't, like, this year I'll be a senior, and from my junior year I just learned that, you know, people grow and people change, including myself. Like, the person I was sophomore year, freshman year, junior year, sophomore year, I'm not the same person now. Like, I've learned a lot, I've improved on a lot, and I've matured a lot. So a lot of people mature, some people grow, whether it's for the better or for the worse. So keep an eye out for that. People change, people grow, and it's okay to let people go. Like I said, y'all don't gotta cause a problem for every single thing. Like, people grow apart. If people are growing and they start separating from you, that's not always a bad thing. Like, just learn to let people go and let them go. Couple days after that, you just start realizing how much you're flourishing without people. Like, just learn to let people go. And that's also one of the key things to this whole high school thing. Like, you don't only lose friends junior year, senior year. You lose them your freshman year when you just start, your junior year when you just met them, your sophomore year when y'all this close, junior year. I think I said that wrong, but y'all get the point. I know y'all get the point, so don't look at me like I'm stupid, because y'all know what I'm trying to say. But anyways, yeah. And then the next thing and last thing is the procrastination. I am a strong advocate of procrastination because, well, I'm not an advocate of it, but I'm a victim. I procrastinate like it's no tomorrow. So when I tell y'all stop the procrastination, it's coming from experience. Please stop procrastinating. It's not gonna get you nowhere. Actually, it's gonna set you up. Well, I work good under pressure. I don't know about y'all. Like, it's something about turning in that assignment 11:58 on the dot. That's gonna give me that extra, like, you know what I mean? But don't do it. Why? Because when you turn that assignment in at 11:59, it's so much things that could go wrong. All of a sudden, the Wi-Fi not working. All of a sudden, the teacher email not working. You got the wrong email. You forgot to take the right one. All of a sudden, Microsoft not Microsoft and Google not Googling. Google Slides not Google Slides in. Your iPad dying. Like, everything just starts to go wrong. So to avoid certain things, just please stop the procrastination and just get it done on time. That way you'll be much more freer. And that's just it for the junior advice. So we have come to the end of this video. I hope you like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe down below. Comment if this be about stay tuned for more. And like I always say, stay tuned for more, because the pop-out will be real. We thrive and strive and living and surviving. And that's on what? That's on period. I love y'all so much. And yeah, I hope y'all like this mixture of advice from freshman all the way back to junior year. I think I gave y'all some advice, you know, you would never really hear people talk about because people be scared. But what is man when there is God? So I'm gonna just give it to y'all like how it is. And if y'all don't like it, y'all don't like it. Take what you want to take and leave what you want to leave. But yeah, we have come to the end of this video. So charismatic, hey, out of here. And that's on what? That's on period.